number of manufacturers are balanced on a knife edge when it comes to their CO2 emissions targets. We've seen this recently with Ford, who, after announcing a recall of the Kuga plug-in hybrid or PHEV model, stated they would need help to meet their objectives, despite being able to prior to the battery issues being discovered. The announcement suggests Ford was heavily reliant on its flagship PHEV model to reduce its fleet CO2, with the battery electric Mustang Mach-E not scheduled in showrooms until sometime next year. The recall and subsequent suspension of sales means it will not be adding these PHEVs to its fleet and will therefore see CO2 numbers go up. Ford therefore suggested it needed to pool with another car maker to meet its target. And this highlights another avenue that those looking likely to miss their targets can take. The principle is simple. One car maker's average CO2 is spread across its fleet, but by opening a pool, it can merge its figures with another, and increasing the fleet will lower the average. A pool can consist of 2, 3, or 4 or more manufacturers, but those who are meeting their targets need to ensure that new members will not cause a detrimental impact to their own figures, or seek compensation for any fine amount. Even this would be less for some car makers than paying an EU sanctioned fine for their own fleet alone. Ford recently announced it was forming a pool with Volvo. The Swedish manufacturer has a smaller fleet than some of its European competitors, but crucially it has been reducing its petrol and diesel variants to make way for hybrid, PHEV and battery electric drivetrains. Interestingly, the pool does include Volvo's spun-out battery electric specialist Polestar, which has also suffered through recalls, but will make the CO2 target thanks to its 100% electric-only drives. Renault has opened a pool and is looking for applicants. Volkswagen Group recently announced a pool for all of its brands, together with SAIC, the Chinese car maker, and its European subsidiary MG. Fiat Chrysler and Tesla were one of the first to announce a pool, the Italian car maker benefiting from the zero emissions across the US company's European fleet to lower its own CO2 levels and reduce its potential fine. The two companies recently announced they were adding Honda to its pool to help drive down average CO2 further, with the Japanese car maker unlikely to see its Honda E and hybrid Jazz making a dent in its emissions target.